G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. In today's episode we are going to be getting this area here set up properly with all of their villages in place. We need to put a whole bunch of masons in here, and we've got the village breeder going. All we need now is the zombification chamber ready and going, and some potions of weakness so we can actually transform them. There'll be links to both these designs in the comments below. We'll also be coming out to this town and finishing off this wall that goes around the city. There's going to be a time lapse of pretty much all of that happening, as well as the towers that are going on in between. So these little spots down here, these circle spots. But before we do that, let's jump over to this week's VOD and check out what adventures we've been having during streams. Let's go. So, all right, let's kill some spooters. We need some spider eyes, so we'll just chill out around here for the whole night, doing some adventurous stuff, some dangerous stuff. Pop that back on. We don't really need zombie anything, but we'll kill them anyway because otherwise they're a bit of a hazard. Oh wow, look at all those. Stay away from those bad boys. Do I have mob sounds on? Yes. Come here. What we wanted. Get rid of him. We might as well pick up the gunpowder while we're here. Let's take a moment to appreciate your aim. Is my aim good? The shield might break? Nah, it's got plenty left. Don't stress about that. If it does anyway, I don't really ever use it. I'm probably going to regret that at some point. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Spood up. Kate's in Discord. Very nice. Tony, how's it going today? I hope you're doing well. Oh, this guy's living on the edge. He's literally stuck. I didn't even think about that. Should probably send him to a home so he doesn't get creeped on. Or not creeped on, but zombied on. Zombified. Netherite axe with sharpness will do more damage than... I know, everyone always says that, but I don't like using axes. I like using swords, so that's why I use a sword. But yes, it does have looting. Kind of sweeping edge, that's the other thing, yeah. Techno uses a sword, and if they're good enough for the greatest player in the world, they're good enough for our bearded lad bloke. Thank you, Critias. I use both sword and axe depending on the situation. Yeah, it's perfect. Like for me, it's personal preference. The same as anything in Minecraft. It's all personal preference. If you like using an axe, go ahead, use an axe. If you like using a sword, use a sword. If you want to use a shovel and make it just like extremely hard for yourself, use a shovel. Maybe we should do a shovel challenge. If you jump, it does a critical attack. Yeah, I know that. The only jumping you'll see me doing is placing torches. I know that. I just don't think about it. Axe is better for one-on-one. Yeah, that's... Burjo said that. Like, Burjo's idea for that is the same thing. I like using the sword. It's what I'm comfortable with. And not that it changes much between how the sword attacks and how the axe attacks. It's not like it's a different animation or anything like that. But the key thing is it's just the thing that I think of in a situation. So if I had to relearn how to map to a axe straight away, then... like, it might be the difference between a... oh, no, don't shoot the spider. I want looting on that bad boy. Might be the difference between survival and death, if that makes sense. Go away. Use a crossbow more if I could load multiple arrows at once. Yeah, the crossbows have been another... like, the crossbows are another one that I don't really play around with at all. Mainly because it's just... I feel like it's too slow. In my opinion, it's too slow. And it just doesn't work for me. That's why there's quick charge. Yeah, I just don't feel like it works as good as what I want it to work like, if that makes sense. Alright, let's keep doing this for a little bit. We're kind of also sitting around here so that whoops. These dudes will breed up and give us some more people to actually cure. Kill, then cure. Are we taking it as we're curing them of death or we're curing them of zombification? Like, what's the ailment in that situation? Do Do you think it's like, would you class it as dead, or would you class it as zombified? I don't know. When was the last time you watched a zombie movie that they actually found a cure for it? Well, actually, no, don't say that, because there's probably something out there that I haven't watched. You're unmurdering them? Unmurdering? I like the sound of unmurdering. It sounds really bad, though. It's like you're doing them a favor, but at the same time, using the words unmurdering is just, wow. Lots of people saying it's a good move, and he takes on it. I haven't really looked into it. I enjoy Twitch because this is where I've made a lot of friends, and you know, a lot of my community watch others on Twitch. It would be, I don't know how it would be if I said to everyone, hey, you've got to come across to YouTube now and watch me. I don't want to do that. I've started my journey on Twitch. You know, we've just come partner. I don't want to give that up, if that makes any sense. What do you think about it, Midos? What do you think? Is it something you're looking into? I know I watched a little bit about Harris Heller talking about him moving across to YouTube. I don't know. It's a gamble either way. Even if he thinks it's a good move, it's a gamble either way, because it could go bad or it could go really good. Who knows? It's not something you can just tell straight off the bat, you know. There was a lot of talk about Mixer and how Mixer was going to be the game changer and all this. It just depends on what they do with it, really. So I've just noticed that because of where we are in this biome area, we're actually getting half standard villages and half like spruce villages. I don't even really know what they're called. Are they tiger villages? I don't know. But anyway, that was a interesting observation right there. So we ended up getting plenty of the spider's eyes that we needed to cure a majority of our villages up. So we've started getting a nice little collection of different masons that have got different stuff. I probably didn't get the full range of what I wanted, but it's enough to make sure we don't have to grind for terracotta or quartz, which is a big thing. I've got 3 left, which I'm hoping to get done before the end of this episode, or at least the end of this week. And we can mark this area off on the completed list. That would be nice. One thing I do want to do is change up the roof for this thing. It just does not fit in with the build style anymore, and I've come to actually kind of hate it. It's not the prettiest thing, and the red nether brick just does not work. It doesn't. You're not able to see any of the overall definition of the build, which is hard because I really wanted to add something darker in, but that's all right. We'll fix that up at some point as well. But for now, we're going to jump into the time lapse of the castle wall, kingdom wall, settlement wall. I'm not too sure what we're going to call it. Anyway, a time lapse of the wall being built. A lot of detail went into this. I tried to figure out a lot of ways to give it depth and texture, and I think it's coming out quite nice. We still need to connect the top parts up and finish off the roofs, but it has taken a little bit longer than what I expected it to take. Hopefully by next episode we'll have the gates that go in and out of the city up as well, and that will definitely add a lot to the area. And we also need to do these sort of curved bits, which I don't exactly know how we're going to add definition to that part there, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Well, that's all we have time for today. Hopefully by next episode we'll have the villager breeder down. I'm planning on fixing the iron golem farm using that, so that's a bit of a bit of a job that's going to happen, but hopefully, yeah, like I said, that's going to be down. Also, hopefully we've started the terraforming of the little merchant square and maybe made a little bit more progress on this dig. The aim is to have a whole bunch of this dug out up the top so that we can actually start building. There's been a whole bunch of digging and not so much building, so that's why a lot of the content seems to be coming out a little bit slower recently. There's not a lot you can do while recording the digging. That's although I'd love to, 3 to 4 episodes of non-stop digging is probably not that good of content. So yeah, thank you for sticking around, and thank you for hanging out with me in these videos. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the settlement walls and the little VOD from Twitch that we had in the middle there. So it was a lot of fun, and we love hanging out over there. If you are interested, come across and say hello. Make sure to mention that you're from YouTube. I love hearing that. With that, I guess I'll see you in the next episode. All right, bye for now.